Hey everybody, welcome to this video. Today I will be explaining and showing you how to play altered chords on the guitar. Now these chords will mainly be used in a jazz context, but they work equally well in pop and R&B. So click on the link below to grab the tabs and let's get started. Have you ever looked at a chord chart and saw E minor 7, A7 sharp 5, D major 7 and wondered how to play the A7 sharp 5, or perhaps A half diminished, D7 flat 9, and G minor 6, and didn't know how to play the D7 flat 9? Well, that's what we're going to be covering today. Alright, so altered chords are dominant 7 chords that have color notes or alterations added to them. To create an altered chord, you take a dominant 7 chord, 1, 3, 5, flat 7, and then you add the altered notes on top. They're usually found on top of the chord. These are not random notes, they are specific notes, either the sharp 5, the flat 5, the sharp 9, or the flat 9. And I'll be showing you all this today. Alright, to play a dominant 7 chord with the root on the 6th string, you play this. And a dominant 7 with the root on the 5th string, we often play this. So these are the two voicings that we're going to use to create our altered chords. The first one will be with the root on the 6th string. So to create our altered chord, we're just going to have to adjust this voicing just a little bit. So we're going to drop the 5 in the bottom. That'll be gone, and we're left with this. Which is the 1, flat 7, 3, and the 5. So if this is the 5 on top, we want to sharpen it for a sharp 5. So the bottom part of the chord stays the same and we get this. So that's an A7 sharp 5. By the same logic, if you take the 5 and you bring it down 1 fret, it's now a flat 5. So the shell here has remained the same. 1, dominant 7, and 3. But now we're adding the flat 5, the E flat note. A7 flat 5, A7 sharp 5, A7 flat 5. So to put it in context, E minor 7, A7 sharp 5, and D major 7. Alright, so that takes care of the sharp 5 and the flat 5. Now let's address the sharp 9 and flat 9 in the same position. So we're just going to change our shell a little bit. It'll now look like this. Flat 7, 3, 5, and tonic. So the 9 is a whole step above the root. So there's your 9, it's the B note. So to play a flat 9, it would be the B flat. Like this. So that'll be an A7 flat 9, even though it has no root. If you insist on getting the root, I guess you can use your thumb. But more often than not, we just don't play the root at all. Maybe somebody else is playing it, piano player, bass player, and actually your ear kind of fills in the sound of the root. Like that. Alright, so now the sharp 9. We had mentioned before that the B note is the 9, so we're going to bring that up by 1 fret. Keep the shell on the bottom. And that's what we get. That is an A7 sharp 9. Now I must say it's not the greatest sounding voicing, it's kind of uncomfortable to play, so I rarely use that position. What I will do, however, I will add the sharp 5 and the sharp 9, and you get this sound. So there we have two alterations, the sharp 5 and the sharp 9. Let's try the sharp 5 with the flat 9. That's a nice sounding one. Alright, so that covers the sharp 5, flat 5, sharp 9, flat 9 with the root on the 6th string. Now let's address it with the root on the 5th string. So to do that, we take this shell, key of D here, and here's your tonic. The 9 again is a full step above the root, the E note, and you add that to your shell. You've probably seen this voicing before. That's a D9. So if this is your 9, if you flatten it, that becomes D7 flat 9. So in context, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 flat 9, G minor 6. Alright, so D7 flat 9, D9, then D sharp 9. You take the 9 and bring it up one fret, the F note. And in context, you can also do this by playing both the sharp 9 and the flat 9. It's a little bit tricky to play the sharp 5 and the flat 5 alone in this voicing. You have to skip a string. That would be your D7 sharp 5. Your D7 shell, 1, 3, dominant 7, and the sharp 5. More often than not, we add the sharp 9 to that and it makes a nice voicing. 1, 3, dominant 7, sharp 9, and sharp 5. If you want to play D7 flat 5 alone, and in context, we either add the flat 9, sharp 9 to the flat 5. That would be D7 flat 9 flat 5. That's nice. Now this will have the sharp 9 and the sharp 5. And now the sharp 9 and the flat 5. So I'll play a 2-5-1 in G minor in two different places on the neck so you can hear the different voicings at work. I'll leave you with one last voicing for an altered chord that sounds kind of cool. That's an E7, sharp 5, sharp 9. 3, sharp 5, dominant 7, and sharp 9. So 2-5-1 in A minor, for example. Alright everybody, that is it for this video lesson. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.